What's up, everyone? This is Impact Easy, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice. We are going to be starting our Italy campaign, and if you're familiar with Black Ice and you're familiar with Italy, you know what a micromanaging nightmare this country can be in the early game. There is not going to be a division or command structure that we're not going to adjust. There is so much work to do with Italy. They are a complete mess in the beginning. So it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of time to get them in fighting form for World War II. Also, the Navy is also outdated and our Air Force is outdated. We're going to get into that a bit more once we get into the game, but as plans go, we're going to be doing a lot of rebuilding with Italy. Also, these episodes are going to be a little bit longer. I know this game's been, it's an older game, but this game is just kind of like home for me. So I wanted to get something else up on the channel that I've been playing a lot of on my off time. I always come back to this game. I don't know why. I've always enjoyed it. Maybe it's because it's one of the first PC games I've ever played. I don't know. But this is one of probably the most hours I've put into a game on PC. I do have other series up on the channel. They're pretty old. I have one on Turkey and also Venezuela. With Venezuela, I did have to use the neutrality cheat to just lower our neutrality because otherwise I couldn't. I might be able to try it again, but I couldn't get them down enough in neutrality to actually go to war in South America. So yeah, we do have those two series up if you guys want to enjoy those. But this time I wanted to try a major. Major/minor. I mean, Italy is a major, but it certainly doesn't look that way once you start up the game. So let's start up and we'll go into kind of our battle plan. And I am going to be turning music off because this game is notorious for copyright strikes. And this song in particular is one that always gets striked. So we're going to have to turn the music off, unfortunately. Okay, so playing as Italy. We need to get everybody into this tile for one. And the reason for that is because urban has attrition of 1. And mountains is what, 2? What's the desert? 3 or 4? Yeah, and swamps. Swamps are 5. So we want to get all of our men kind of in this tile that's not going to cause attrition. Otherwise, we're going to be putting IC into reinforcement to commandeer that attrition. And for now, we're going to put everything into production. Most of this stuff is going to go. All these torpedo boats are going to go. All these submarines are going to go. Yes, it's a lot of stuff, and yes, they are half built. But they're just trash. There's no need to have them. Also, most of these units are going to go. We're going to do a lot of deletion with troops that are absolutely unnecessary. We can get rid of these militia while we're kind of going through here. Because I know there's a few in here that we can get rid of. Yeah, all these militia can go before they start soaking up supply. These garrison detachments can go. All of this can go. All junk. It's all the same. It's all these militia and military police. Might be some that are, we have anti-air mixed in with that. But also our manpower is going to help with that. Okay, we have another militia unit. How did I miss you guys? Okay, they can go. I'm not too sure what we're going to do in North Africa yet. And there's 2 reasons for that. You can get rid of these 2. And you can go. Yes, it is just a wagon and slab, but that's IC that we can save. Because we'll just put that into another division. So with North Africa, I'm not too sure what we're going to be doing. And the reason for that is because the way that AI works, especially with the United Kingdom, they spawn in 1 million plus troops in Egypt and the Middle East over here. And you can get bogged down. I mean, I played Italy. Italy's probably one of my favorite nations to play once you get past like the first 2 years. I do have a save file that I have a save file in 1938 that kind of skips the first 2 years because reorganizing the Italian army can get a bit monotonous after doing it like 5 times. So anyways, so I have played games where I have steamrolled United Kingdom through here, and I've played most of my games. I always get bogged down like in this area, even in this area too. One thing for that is supply and the way the AI works with United Kingdom, where they just spawn in troops down here. They get a lot of troop events that just spawn in like million plus troops. So it's kind of an unfair fight. Plus, the Royal Navy that's going to be down here is going to be destroying our convoys, so we can't really rely on those for supply. Our Navy is no match to the Royal Navy. And that's another reason why we're not going to be kind of controlling the Mediterranean Sea here, because we're just going to get destroyed by the Royal Navy. I mean, they got aircraft carriers, they got all the good stuff. The best we have is battleships, and most of them are, tier 1. And also, I'm not exactly sure with fleet compositions. I know carriers, you put carriers with light cruisers, but other than that, I don't know, and I don't know if anybody knows the best fleet compositions for your Navy when it comes to battleships, destroyers. I usually put destroyers with heavy cruisers to go sub-hunting. I don't know if that sort of works. I don't really know what the best composition for navies are besides carriers. Also, we need to decide what we want to do with Romania, because we need a land bridge going into the USSR. So we can either go through Turkey or Romania. And we're going to be taking over southern France and going to war with Spain so we can control this lock-off access to the Mediterranean. They will have a navy down here, but they won't be able to reinforce it, or at least bring new navies down here. So we are going to be taking over Spain, possibly Portugal. I mean, there's really no reason why we shouldn't. But the main decision we have is, do we want our land bridge going to Romania or Turkey? Because we need something bordering the USSR before Barbarossa hits. And I'm kind of debating on going through Turkey. I've never gone through Turkey before. I mean, I have taken over this whole region and then gone up through Romania. But it would be nice if Romania would stay in the axis. And then we could come in through the south and kind of flank the Soviet army from there. I think that would relieve a lot of pressure off of Germany. And then we could probably acquire most of this territory as well. So that's something to think of. We do have time for that. I mean, we're still pretty far off from the war. Okay, so we need to do all of our decisions and everything. We're going to do automatic trade until we actually need to focus on something that we're short on. We're going to be microing our army enough. I don't want to be microing our trade either, because I can get pretty tedious after a while. We don't have any spies, and we're not going to for a little bit, but we might as well get this stuff ready to go. Yugoslavia, we're going to disrupt national unity, and same with France. Abyssinia, it doesn't matter. Politics. So we're going to switch out Mussolini. You can stay in. We're going to put in this air organization and air build time, and that's mainly because a lot of this, I don't want to take any of these negatives. What I would like to put in is this army focus, this military entrepreneur, but the minus 15% money is going to be a pretty bad hit, considering the rest of the money hits that we're going to be taking. You could make you, yeah, Mussolini is Minister of the, no. Wait, I need Mussolini in here. Yeah. You guys the same? Yeah, so we can give Mussolini some sort of power in our political structure. We're going to take this leadership modifier. This is a leadership modifier as well. So we're already going minus 25% money. We're going to keep him in office for minus 20%. We do have IC production, which is nice. But again, we don't want to take too much of a money hit I would like to take the supply consumption, but the minus 10%. So we're going to put you into power. Convoy rating, because that's what we're going to be doing. Our Navy really isn't going to be doing much. We're just so outdated compared to the Royal Navy. You guys are the same, so you guys can stay. We don't have enough money to do this, do we? We do. Good. Okay, we're just going to do our... Or can we do all of them? Okay, perfect. Let's do that before we don't have any money. Okay, politics are done. Intelligence is done. Technology. Let's do this. Because we have a lot of work to do in our tech. We're going to go with steel electro welding. It's going to take some time to catch up. And it is a 12 tech, so it's not going to be quick. But steel electro welding, I want that instead. And we need to get these guys up to date. We have some 36 in there. We're not going to do 36 just yet. We're going to do all the techs that are out of date as of now. Then come back. We're going to take that. Yeah, we're not going to be doing any secret stuff. We'll take garrison deployment. That's a quick one. Armor is okay, at least for now. Planes are going to be out of date as well. Folding wings, that's just for kegs. Okay, submarines, we're not going to worry about our Navy right now. We got a lot of work to do besides Navy stuff. And that's a thing with Italy. You don't have the resources to even focus on a Navy, even if you wanted to rebuild it. But you could forget about your land forces, put everything into Navy. You still won't be strong enough for the United Kingdom when they come down to the Mediterranean. It's a hopeless battle. We are going to take that. Everything's up to date down here, at least 36. All of our doctrines. Mountain doctrines are out. When do we get these? I think we have to activate them. Okay, command, so we're good there. Might have missed something, but we're going to go through this again. Now we're going to do all of our 36. Okay, rares, we're going to need to get that to keep up with our anti-tanks. So much stuff. That's 37. We're going to be definitely going past 100. Everything's good there. We need our armor. And what do we have? Gasoline engines? Yeah, we're working with gasoline engines. Okay. Oh, we got out-of-date stuff here. That's airplanes. Let's get that at the top. It is out of date, so we'll pick that up. It's not a crucial. This we need. Yes. Controllable propeller pitch. What is this? This is fascist militia. We're not going to be using fascist militia. You already have sniper warfare. Maybe because we're fascist. Usually you don't get that till 1941. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's nothing in here. These two we're going to go with port strike. interception tactics, and installation. Yeah, everything's good here. This is recon cavalry with suppression. I don't think we really need that. We do need you. So what are we at? 91. So we didn't break 100. We do have Navy stuff we could do. I mean, do we want to put stuff into our Navy? If anything, it's going to be submarines. Because that's going to be pretty much the only thing that we're using. Let's do this first, because it would be nice to get some spies going. Okay, now our decisions. We playing on normal. The only one that's not going to be on normal is China. They're going to go on hard. Just so Japan doesn't absolutely just steamroll over them. All right, we're not going to take these. We're going to skip this. I'm not a big fan of that. We're going to play on normal. The hard doesn't really affect China. They just get steamrolled no matter what you do. Yeah, we're going to expand. Lose a ton of supply. We're going to go long term for the first year. And we're going to reduce our neutrality for the first year as well. And I think we have our mixed support. We're not going to be using mixed support, but we do need to do these. We're just going to put in pretty much what we're going to be putting in the rest of our divisions. Oh, that's a double pick. Damn it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We're not going to be using these mixed units. And if we are, they're going to be far and few between. Okay, that's it. We do have production. We're going to wait a day. Yeah, everything's going into production right now. We still have our Air Force that we need to get together. Where can I put them now? Yeah, let's put them up here. Our Navy is moving, right? Yep, Navy's moving. There are navies in here that we can just get rid of right away. Like all this. These torpedo boats and motor torpedo boats, junk. I don't even know why they're in the game. I guess for maybe historical value. But I have yet to see them effective on the high seas. So might as well just get rid of them so they're not taking up resources while we're organizing. Our Navy will be fine. Well, I saw torpedo boats in here, right in here. Okay, that's it in there. There's a seaplane tender in here. Another ship that I don't know what they're good for. Another seaplane tender. Okay, that's good in there. Everybody's moving. Now, we need to get this situated. So we need to get all these guys out of the way. So let's pull them up here. Because supply is our biggest issue. And I want you down here. What are your... I have an armored car and recon cavalry. I would like you to move because you're going to be taking up a lot of armor. You're not going to be getting the supplies that you need. So just get out of here. And what's not connected? There's something that's... There we go. Now we should be good. One thing we need to do is... Okay, it's not great. Let's get... We have 2 of them. Okay, we'll get Logistics Wizard. You as well. We could go through all of them. You already have it. I don't care if it's... I don't care if they have the old guard right now. Because we're going to be reorganizing this once this war's done. But we need that old guard effect. Okay, so you're moving. I would like to restructure this whole army. But we're going to lose a lot of organization if we do that. Yeah, everything's ready. We can turn this up. Okay, we're going to be going with science in the beginning. And we're going to have to change this in 1938. And we're going with gasoline welded armor. And just cemented armor. It doesn't really matter. We're not going to be building carriers anyways. Or any heavy ships. Alright, so it's January 2nd. We're going to take the easy route. It's kind of a interesting concept. I'm just not too thrilled with it. We're not going to be taking revolts because revolts are the worst thing about this game. And that's going to be minus 50% money is one of the reasons why we don't have that other gentleman in for, what's his status? The gentleman, National Defense. We're going to reorganize the War Ministry. We're not going to take this. No rations. Okay, is there anything else? Doesn't seem to be. Okay, we'll try and get this war over in a reasonable amount of time. Our industry, we can build divisions now. Just something to fill up the queue. Okay, we'll just build 10 of them. We're still working. Oh, we finished it. Okay, we're going to sign this for the first year. We're not going to sign it for the second time. So we'll keep him moving. Oh, wait. Oh, he's in battle. Must have been attacked from over here. Oh, no, they finally showed up. It's all of our navy getting together. Actually, don't have a commander in this fight. We will activate them. We're going to be playing pretty quickly here. We're not going to be taking a lot of time. You know, we need to get this war over reasonably quickly. You guys are just taking up supply. And also, I need our navy together. not taking upgrades at the moment. Just taking forever to get into this tile. And we're out of supply. Would be nice to take this. Alright, so we should be good here. Okay. So we won that battle. Let's leave a militia and move down. Oh, we have a level 0 leader. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. And this will give us a bit more leadership. Yeah, yes, we're going to take this because I don't want to lose that organizational regain rate. The rest of them would be nice. Because it's still March 28th, 44. So that's a long time. That is deep into the war. The officer recruitment isn't a big deal. The -1 IC isn't great. But I'd rather lose 1 IC than lose 5% organizational rate. Otherwise, I would probably not take that. Alright, so we're going to split our forces here. One's going to come down this way, and one's going to come down this way. We have a colonial cavalry that doesn't want to move up. Oh, they're still trying to get into this region. And one of the reasons for that is because look at this terrain that we're dealing with. It's just a nightmare. I think our navy is mostly here. Okay, we're going to worry about them later. Let's get our air force all together. And we need a leader in here that... We don't have any level 2s as of now. So we'll just put a level 1 in, and we're going to attach our Air Force to them. Same with our Navy. And what's that going to save us? 4339. Okay, so it saved us nothing. Actually gained... Once we actually get a decent leader in there, that should help a little bit. How are we doing down here? Can we move? Not yet. That's one of the reasons why I move these guys off of this tile, because they're going to take the supply coming through this area. And out of supply. How many convoys do we have? 3. Abysmal. Okay, we're just waiting for our cooldown. We're good to go. So let's leave a militia. And we'll head down this way. The other army that's not coming down through here, we're going to send through this area. Both of our level 0s are fighting. Kind of hurry this up a little bit. I don't even know how well they're going to do on this fight. Yeah, you're staying. You can support that attack. Other than that, everyone else is attacking. Yeah, we're actually losing this fight. So we're going to stop it. Yeah, that wasn't going well for us. We'll just continue to move down. Maybe we take over this tile. Finally got supply up here enough to move. There we go. Remember, this is speed 4, and this is how slowly we're moving through this area. Oh, we're in combat again. They filtered in some militia. We're still using... Okay, so we just gained 2 levels. Are you guys ready to go? Yep. We actually have a navy down here. We have auxiliaries. Let's get them down here because we're going to need them anyways. And we're going to separate another seaplane tender. Okay, rebase. And we can put everyone here, getting ready to go. Everyone should be on that tile. Okay, they are. We're just going to separate... Oh, we have militia in here we need to get rid of. Okay, let's do this later. We need to focus on the war. Is that it? Okay, I would like to move these guys out of the way. Mussolini, you don't need that or that. Yeah, you can keep everything in there. This can go. This can go. We'll keep the Navy one. Like, all these can go. They have no experience, and they're just taking up supply and actually raising our customer goods. Okay, Mussolini can stay. You, I'm going to take the defense out. And the rest can go. I'm not going to take that engineer, even though engineers are expensive. I know we're getting rid of the flavor HQs. Like these flavor HQs with the pitcher. I would rather get rid of them and save supply and IC. Actually, already in this one. We have a light armor inside of an HQ. We haven't even gotten to the infantry yet, and look at what we've already taken out. Okay, that truck needs to go on something else. Heavy artillery we're not going to use. We'll keep the truck because they can be pretty expensive. This medium artillery and engineer, this can just go. We're not going to be using the medium artillery. Okay, so we have motorized engineers. That's good. We're going to keep this because it does get upgraded. But you have truck transports with engineers. Just doesn't make sense. Okay, I think that's... No, we have more. Just never ends. I don't even know if I'd need... Well, we're going to be making tanks eventually. I actually wish these truck transports were actual just horse. There we go. You have a cavalry unit inside of an HQ with a garrison detachment. Oops. Specialized light infantry, we'll take them out. Actually, we could probably attach these three with him. But we'll do that later. So we're keeping you. You need to get deleted. No, so you guys are getting upgraded. Yeah. No, you can go. There, now we've gotten to our infantry. So we're going to get rid of this. Here, let's get rid of these two. Okay, you're good. Look at this. 3 cavalry with specialized light infantry. 18,000 men. Just craziness. This truck transport can go as well. We don't need that with our light infantry. This is also going to help with our manpower. We have medium artillery here. We're going to get rid of that. What do we have here? Yeah, you guys can be put together. Okay, good. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. All these garrison units, this marine unit. Let's put them over here. Okay, how's this war? How are we moving down here? Okay, we made it into the territory. And as you can see, our leadership is totally fallen apart, but it doesn't, as long as this is put together, that's all that matters right now. Okay, yeah, we're going to upgrade them. What is this? Money and supplies. I don't really need a use for those. This is a lot of material. I'm actually not going to take this. No, it would be nice to have the HQs. So I think we will. We're going to take it. Artillery focus. Our Navy's arrived. You guys have moved. So let's continue dissecting everything in our army. Whoops. Stay there. So one of the good things about Hearts of Iron 4 is that this would take probably 5 minutes instead of, you know, what it's taking now. Light Armor Battalion can go. There's no need for it. And we have truck in here again. I don't need trucks with my light infantry. Oh, it's just one mix support. Okay. We have a light infantry mixed in with our infantry regiment. Oh man, make it end. Damn it. This is going to actually upgrade. With light armor we'll bring down. I'd like to see what that light armor actually is. Truck. No, just you come down. Light Armor Battalion with the Specialized Infantry. We're going to have to add stuff to that before we can take that Light Armor Battalion out. $93 I see for upgrades. Yeah, let's get everyone heavy tank guns. We're going to do this. Yep. Heavy anti-tank. Tank this. Speaking of industry, we didn't actually build industry in our lands, and the reason for that is because everywhere that we have heavy industry, we're already maxed out on the industry. So I usually only build industry in the first right away on tiles that have a heavy industry, and like I said, every tile that has heavy industry is already maxed out. So that's why we're not building any at the moment. Okay, so mostly everything in here should be ready to go. We have 2 in here that are all ready. Okay. So that can go. Look at this, 14,500 men. So 20 units, we are at 1765. So we went up about 80 troops, or 80 manpower there, equivalent to 80,000 men. Okay. Let's keep moving. Could come down here and attack this tile. Okay, beautiful. We might be able to steamroll right in, we'll see. This war isn't turning out too bad. Sometimes it can be a big slog. We'll see how it goes attacking their capital. We could move down one. That way we can attack on two fronts. Okay, let's keep... Yeah, we're going to use chemical weapons. Good old Italy. It's actually going to help us out a lot. And we're going to expand. Okay, so we took the tile. Let's turn this down, because once we get into here, we're going to attack their capital. One bad thing about ending this war is we're going to lose our heavy industry, and I think we lose something else. And we need to put this on reinforcements, just to keep our guys well suited. We haven't taken that many losses. It's still the same guy. At least he doesn't have Old Guard, so he is leveling up. I would like to attack into here. They do have mountain troops. Colonial Mountain Militia. Let's attack and see. If anything, we're tying down these reinforcements. We're going to take 2 descent. God, I hate that random event. I mean, we are winning. It's just... it's not going to be an overwhelming victory by any means. What does descent do? Descent is minus 0.3. Okay, they should lose these guys soon. What is their defense? 229? 522. That's actual infantry. Our attack is only 26. So that's one of the reasons why we're not steamrolling over these poor Abyssinian modern Ethiopian troops. I think we're actually losing this battle. It's just their infantry left, pretty much. Come on, just give up. Back out. Alright, they're finished. These guys should drop quickly. It's just them sitting in there. What's their leader? Oh, leadership of 2. That means he must be 3. He's going to be our best general. Alright. 4,000 men died on our side. They should be the first to arrive. And then that war should be over. I'm going to keep them fighting here. Just so they can't bring anybody else into their capital. Do have militia down here. Let's attack down there. I don't know, 28 hours left. Okay, we're not going to sign it this time. So we're tying him down. There we go, war's over. Yeah, so we're going to lose our draft. Back to mixed infantry and mass conscription. So let's demobilize. And we'll actually turn this into a 1-year draft. Because right now we're losing 4% IC. And money is minus 20%. And customer goods. Would almost want to go to 6-month draft. But we're going to go with 1. And the other one, research efficiency, yeah, 4%. We could get 2 more. We're going to go with state press. We could go with free press. But I think state press will be fine. And massive conscription, we're going to go with volunteer army for this IC boost. Unless we want to go with normal conscription. Because this minus 5.5% IC isn't ideal. What are you? Do we want you in there? Yes. Okay, now we need to organize this whole army. Okay, so the militia can go. Here, let's get everybody in here. Do we need the leadership? Got camels, engineer, light armor battalion. Nope. Artillery, engineer. Would like this defense. The rest can go. Got camels in there. Light armor battalion. Just get rid of this. We're not bringing camels to Europe. There is a... I can't actually take it out. It's over 8,000 men. Okay, you're moving. What about this? Yeah, like... No, we're not going to get rid of that. What I want to see is this militia unit. You have artillery battalions in your regiment. Yeah, we're not bringing cavalry over. I can't affect these. We are going to bring the colonial light infantry over, because we are going to have revolts down here, so we might want to keep at least something down here. Light armor battalions. This can just go. So these guys actually have some experience. Okay, we're just going to have to get everybody over here and then deal with it. Armored car and recon cavalry. Does that make sense? Probably could have kept that armored car. Okay, let's get you guys over. Let's get you down here so we can kind of separate where everything is. Now we're going to unassign all, take off auto assign, and give you somebody. There we go. So that should help a little bit more. We're also going to go with Mussolini and give him right here. We're going to fix these because we obviously don't want our mountaineer so high up. And now we can attach our Air Force and also give them, yeah, Supply Wizard or Logistics Wizard. And you can go to Mussolini as well and take this. Now, let's see how that affects our supply. And we're just going to go with production still, because we haven't totally taken out everything that we don't want upgrading. I don't want to be wasting ICs upgrading fascist militia or combined arms units before we take them out. Okay. How's our tech looking? Haven't had anything come off the queue yet. Supply is 47. All right, now let's go through these guys. I think most of them are pretty good. Yeah, we'll keep you. You got a battle commander. I like to put those defensive attachments inside of my garrisons. So that's kind of why I'm keeping them. I'm going to save fuel as well doing this. the desperate fuel that we don't have as Italy. Okay, now we need to get everybody attached to the theater. Which is going to save supplies. Whoops. I find if you get your Navy and Air Force attached to the Army Corps, or what's the one below the theater, if you get your Army and Navy on that and the rest of your infantry on the theater, you save a lot of supply. Okay, so that's fine. Some of them are going to be attached to the Army group. That's what it is, Army group. Making myself dizzy. I think that's... How many people are in here? We can go through this list as well. Yeah, and most of this stuff is down here, I'm assuming. Can't forget about you guys. Oops. Oh, you can just go. Yeah, we'll save some stuff in there. Just get rid of that. We have a garrison over here. We can keep that. We're pretty much done the hard part. Once we assign everyone to the theater, the hard part's over. At least the most labor-intensive part is. Okay. So we're going to actually switch this to the West HQ, because this HQ is going to be controlling France and Spain. And we're going to keep the Italiano name. But we do want to make sure we have HQ. Okay, so what's our supply now? 44.9? 44.9.5. Yeah, we'll motorize. So we saved a bit of IC doing that. Okay, we're still building there. We could possibly go to upgrades now. Knock some of those, because we got rid of most of everything that we don't want in our divisions. Yeah, we're going to form the new Roman Empire and more. So we're going to pick Railroad Tycoon. Usually pick this for all my playthroughs. Sometimes I'll pick Farm Mechanization for the manpower, but this supply throughput is just great. And I don't know why they have highways. Maybe they're different prices? Because Railroad Tycoon is better than highways in every way. But it's the same. Like, I don't know what the... Like, why have the two? So highways, IC efficiency of 1. IC efficiency of 2, supply throughput 10, and 5. Yeah. So unless there's some sort of hidden bonus, I'm not exactly sure. God, look at mining. Minus 15% IC. Wow. Yeah, so I usually take the railway. All of our planes are going to be upgrading. We have no radios. You guys are set not to upgrade as well. Yes, good. Let's separate our subs. Because I actually want them upgrading. Oh my god, how many subs do we have? $57. Our first technology. $83, $89. All right, so everybody's good there. There's no junk in here, is there? No. Like torpedo boat. I mean, the whole Navy's junk, but there's no torpedo boats or anything like that. What are you guys? Oh my god, look at this. Look at this unit. I might need a militia unit just for... rebellion suppression. What's the revolt down here? Actually, nothing. Abyssinia's got a bit of revolts. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Elite light infantry, we have a truck. I mean, you could stay. Let's give him a leader. We'll give him something pretty bad. Level 1 would be nice. Maybe level 0? Do we have a level 0 that has logistical wizard? Yes. We should reach the Italiano. Yep. All right, so we'll put him right here for now. And he's going to be our rebellion suppressor, fighting anything that tends to pop up. We're going to get rid of this truck, though. Actually, you know what? Keep the truck. And get rid of you. I don't want anything using fuel down here. Okay, let's get friends with Germany. And speaking of Germany, let's try and align to faction. I don't think that's going to affect us in any way, no. And now we need to separate all this stuff. So let's get rid of all the units that's going to involve, like garrison units. Let's get them well out of the way, like down here. This naval unit. Just come down here. Okay, so we have engineer and here, I want to let's get these guys sorted. Let's bring you guys up here. Just sort these guys out. So engineer, artillery, and truck. Okay, trucks. Artillery and engineer, we actually don't have anything for. Would rather not put them in Rome. Here, let's just see where everything's going. Okay, so trucks. We have motorized and Italian light vehicle. So we'll get rid of this and attach a truck. All right, so that's kind of on his own as well. Let's put him up here. Well, we got a lot of trucks. Okay, you can go to one of these. And engineer. I'm going to bring you down here. Small arms. That's going to be 36 tech. Okay, so we can attach one of these and then just get rid of an engineer. One engineer isn't going to be a big deal. Do you guys have engineers? No. Which means you can go up here now. Just get rid of these. Just get rid of it. That's one of the easier things to rebuild. How much is a truck? So we're going to be saving 4.2 IC when we're building up our armor. Speaking of armor, let's just take a look on what we're using. It's going to be junk. Yeah. That's not something that you want to go into battle with. Okay, now you guys. Light armor battalion can come off. Let's get all of our mountain troops. Specialized light infantry can go over here. You're actually different than what the rest of your men are. Are you not? Or are you guys... No. Motorized. So we could give him this. Let's bring him down here. It's got truck in here. Let's get rid of that. We have Colonial Light Infantry. Let's bring you guys up here. Another motorized division. Alright, let's get everyone where they... That's one and done tech. This stuff isn't, but it should be 36. Is it 36 or 34? Yeah, it's 34. Let's get it up. Yeah, so all these guys are the same. You have engineers. We have light armor. Let's bring you down to engineer. Or down to our motorized divisions. So all these guys are the same. Except you, who's missing... You're missing, the... Oh god, what am I trying to say? You're missing these two. So bring it up here. This stuff is still behind. Have to pick this stuff up. Actually, we need to bring these guys home. Yeah, see, we're upgrading this stuff, and we don't need to be. It's just a waste of IC. Oh, man. Ugh. Got garrison units. I guess we're all filled up here. Yeah, we only have 4 ships. We need to get the rest of our liners down here. And they are over here. So let's give him a leader. Start swinging them down. We actually have an Air Force down here that I didn't see. Okay, that opened up some stuff for us. Infantry guns will be behind still. No, it's just modernized. Medicine's going to be out of date for a while. Does tend to research pretty slowly. So engineer, transport, artillery. These guys don't have engineers. We have 11 trucks. So we're one light armor battalion. Does have an engineer. I'm not a big fan of having engineers inside of my armor battalions. Just get rid of them. Could have put him in my motorized infantry. So we have 20 units here. All with the same composition. And they need anti-tank, recon, and engineer. Anti-tank, recon, engineer. 20 of them. Let's get those on the list. Okay, you can go here. So that's up to date. Okay, so we can do our light infantry branches now. Big techs here. Out of date. All that equipment is 37 stuff. And we've arrived. You guys are going on. Hopefully we have enough room for these troops. We actually don't. Okay. Let's bring them over. And we can delete once these guys leave. All right, up to date now. Okay, they actually arrived, so we can bring them back. We're not going to bother giving them a leader. They're sailing captainless. So you actually need to move here now, I think. Yeah. We haven't even worried about our mountain troops just yet. Just everything's a mess. Could get... So who's... Let's get all the singles. Is it just those three? Yeah, you can come down as well. So that's what, 4? bring them up here. Ooh, lots of stuff. Police, Armor Command. Cavalry is going to need to go to the top of the list. And the rest, that opened up. Yeah, we're so far behind on all of our techs. Mass events we got. Why don't you stick with the specialized light infantry? Because you guys are pretty much the same. We got one engineer in here. What did we want? Oh yeah, you two. Where's all my garrison forces? Thought I had some somewhere. Okay, we'll do this party rally. We're going to be doing any mine investments, unfortunately. And our last troop. Let's bring you over. Yeah, come over here. Direct fire. Salt concentration might be out of date still. Yep. Mass assault is currently at date. All right, what do we got? This can probably just go. Just get rid of these. It's kind of a waste to bring them over, but it's fine. I just don't want too much miscellaneous stuff. Like that slab. Okay, you guys are the same? Yep. Actually, let's bring you over here. And a garrison unit. Oh, there's our garrison units down here. Which have stuff in here that I don't want. Okay. Machine gun and mortar. It's actually ahead of time. We have one thing ahead of time. Yeah, all that stuff is going to be on attritional warfare, hedgehog defense. All these techs firing off, they're just getting up to date. That's a one and done there. How's... Oh, man. Just everything is going into... Everything's going into upgrades at the moment. Okay. Okay, so these guys are together now. Let's get them attached to Mussolini. And we'll just bring them over here. There's really no rhyme or reason. Just get them over there. Industry. Yeah, just a bunch of mine stuff that we're not really going to be using. Mountain unit training, that's going to be out of date still, I think. Or no, it should be 36. Yep. Radios will be 38. God, 38. Just thinking about what we need to do for electronics or for research in 38 scares the hell out of me. Now we should be able to do... That should have fired an event off, or it will soon. How are we looking? Still doing upgrades. Well, we needed them. I mean, all these planes need upgrades. Look at all the upgrades happening to our... What are these? Our medium bombers? Okay, we need that university. Yeah, we don't... What do we need for it again? A lot of money and a lot of supply. University. So we need two... Okay, so we have enough money. We just don't have enough supply. So let's crank this up. Okay. That should give us the university now. There it is. Definitely want that. And we're going to go with small entertainment show. That should help with our customer goods. Okay, so steel electric welding, I think that went up. Which, yeah, so that needs to go at the top. Industry, that can come off now. And so can that. Okay, something fired off. Do we want to trade aluminum? We don't really need the money at this time, so I'd rather just keep it. Okay, railroads. I can't believe we haven't... Spanish Civil War just fired. Can't believe we haven't even... Yeah, we're going to do this and that. We haven't even started our queue yet. We're not going to do any modifiers. And we're not going to... I guess we do enter the war, whether we want to or not. At least inadvertently in the background. Oh, we finally started working on one division. Will you guys go away with that? New projects. We're not going to do the airport just yet. All right, so there's our infantry branches. That's going to be another big hit to our upgrades in IC. I'm just going to leave that there. Yep. All those are one and dones. So it's October 4th. Yeah, we're going to show our strength. Twin, that can stop. We're 78 out of 64. We actually need... Yeah, we're going to replace him. And let's get some envelopes. Let's make sure that we're researching at least 5. We're only going to need to tick this off for 2 days. There, that should be plenty for now. Okay, so that fired off. We can do this now. China actually wants it. Tank destroyer, is that 36? Yep. Okay, these are up to date now. We're still gonna... Oh, we gotta do that as well. Gonna mobilize. Oh, no, we need that. That's probably halfway done, yep. We need that off. Rare materials, that's gonna open up stuff in our anti-tank. Which needs to go ahead of the list. Who's low on supply? They must have spawned in. An armored car. Let's get rid of that. Actually, keep it and bring it with us. Get this out of here. I'm sick of looking at it. Which means we need to bring our passengers back down. Course 39. Don't think that opened up anything down here. No. Drop tanks, that's not till 42, I think. Just keep motorizing them. What did that open up right here? So it's November 3rd. And we've managed to get pretty close to our max. Yeah, we need naval underway replenishment. That's pretty much the only thing we're going to take out of there. Oh, no, medicine's got to stay on. Okay, let's load you up. And bring you home. I think we're actually below IC right now. Or below our... one more tech and we'll be... Oh, no, that needs to go to the top. I'm going to put it in espionage. We just had something fire off. Our first full-made division. How are we looking? We still got 49 upgrades. Wonder if most of that is still the Air Force. Salt concentration is still behind. Industry is still behind. Lightweight aircraft systems. That's what we want to click on. That should be here. There, we're not going to go with heavy, just lightweight. We just can't get below our leadership enough for any extra to spare. Army command structure. Hey, it's just became modernized. And we're actually making spies, if you can believe that. This China again? No, it's United Kingdom this time. Ooh, defensive positions on infantry. We need that. More stuff coming off the queue. Christmas Eve, we have another division. I usually like to keep those running all the time. But with Italy, you're kind of stuck. We're actually making a decent amount of surplus when it comes to spies. And that's all going to end right now. Okay, so let's do our decisions. Pause trading. No, okay, we're going to go economic this time. See, I don't know if these stack if we go reduce our neutrality again, if it goes to -4. I mean, what is it now? Does it actually... I know it shows you. Oh, that opened up again? Okay. These are important techs. Okay, so our neutrality right now... I mean, I can't go to war with Germany. We need to be able to talk to them. Our neutrality is 39%. I wish I could see how this is going down. National unity +2. Neutrality. See neutrality at the bottom of there? It's just, I don't see where it's telling me the ticks of neutrality that I'm getting, because I don't want to put 2 on here unless it's going to stack. So we'll try it. We'll do it. Okay, actually we need to do our techs. 37. 37's sort of a busy year. It's certainly no 38. Actually need to build our Alpine troops. Our special mountain troops. Okay, where are they? Yeah, there's nothing in there. There's going to be a few plain things we need to do. Blitzkrieg, nothing in there. Okay, Navy, we do have... Here, let's do those last. These are going to be popping off soon. Same with the air. That's kind of what's next in the queue. We're just going to do mountain, not motorized. Because we're not going to have that many motorized units to begin with. Oh, there they are. Okay, so we're at 85. We're still going to be opening up a lot more stuff as we research, though. That's the thing. More research. Yeah, all this is just going to turn into 37 stuff. That's 38. $37. That should be 38, I think. Or I think it's just over. More prototypes opening up. So you have an armored car. Let's take that out. Give that to our one tank unit. And you can go up here, which means we need to make another one of these. Are we working on them? Finally, we're starting to work on them. I mean, they shouldn't take that long. They're only 4 IC apiece. Port strike will be 37. I'm going to take these trains. It's going to be a hit to our IC for a good 6 months. Interception, that's going to be 37 as well. Economic boost. Let's take short term. Infantry units. What do we add here? Still 37. See, that might open up. Does it need to go one more time before it opens up combined arms? There, that opened up. Yeah, all this is all this operational doctrine, mass assault. Just have to make sure that they're not turning into 30 or opening up their next tier like that. This should go off next day, yep. It sounds just non-stop. Okay, so now one more year and then we should be good for that. Or one more research tick. No, I don't want to trade anything. Keeping it for myself. Oh man. Okay, let's... So we got that. Just seeing what... We got that other thing that opened up there. We have that. Okay, let's just make sure that we got all those things that opened up. Actually, we did miss one. Okay, another division. Okay, June 25th, we should be seeing the rest of our anti-tank guns. Yeah, we're not doing heavy airplanes. Medicine's going to the top. And recon's up. How's our armor? Armor's good. Okay, let's pause. We're going to build these highways for some infrastructure. And we're going to expand more research centers. And we're going to upgrade that. No trading. And Burma has declared its independence. How long have you been sitting down here? Probably too long. Oh, that militia unit we were keeping for partisan suppression. Doesn't really need it because we have... I mean, there's no revolt risk down here. It should be fine. Industry, we're still behind. Okay, you can attach to here. And you got a truck. Actually, just going to take the truck off and delete this. Okay, we're up to date on most of our doctrines now. A lot of this stuff is one and done. What is it? Okay, we need that, definitely. Cavalry exportation is finished. Now our armor should have opened up. We got light armor designs. Yeah, we got all that. We're not going to be able to research those artillery techs. All right, so that's it for our regular infantry divisions that we built. Okay, so we can finally open up this now that the Great War analysis is finished. And we need to figure out what we're going to build next. So where's the 21st? There should be 21 of these. Okay, I might have lost him. Wait, is he down here? No. You need to go up here with the rest of the motorized. Okay, so these guys are going to be getting built, so let's move them out of the way. And let's do our mount. No, let's do these guys next, because they're all the same. So they're missing anti-tank and recon. And they need 8 of them. Okay, so we're building them. So you're going there. Let's get you guys up here. That way we can make room for other things that we want to build. Get our mountain troops ready to go. All right, so you guys need a lot of stuff. So you have artillery and horse. So they have artillery and horse transports, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just double check. Artillery and horse, yeah, they need everything else, and they need 5 of them. Okay, you guys are good to go. Next, we need recon and anti-tank. And 5 of those. Did they have engineers? Yes. Missing a lot of anti-tank in our army. Okay, we're not we're not going to be doing that. What I would like is some transport planes. They're just so expensive. 13. I could just do like a single string of them. But that's actually going to put a pretty big hit on what we want to do. I think it's necessary. Defensive positions? Okay, we're starting to make a profit here. Great War Analysis actually isn't finished. Let's get those at the top, even though we're at a surplus of research right now. Expand the railroads and factories. Now it's just research spam, pretty much. Research spam and building up our army. These are actually coming off pretty quickly. We have 10 extra spies, which means we should be working on ourselves. Yep. Thought we were working on France. There we go. Let's make sure their national unity is as low as it can be. It already starts off low. Okay, so we have a surplus of leadership. We're just, oh, did we take that one? Nope. There we go. Railroad. We haven't actually increased them just yet. Trains run on time. So I'm not actually going to do this. It kind of spawns some garbage units, so we're going to never do it. And I don't want this HQ because that's going to take... What is this going to give us? World War I. The Italian was reconstructed on May 9th, 1937. See, I'd rather not, considering how much resources it's going to take, plus what I'm afraid what it's actually going to spawn, considering what we've seen so far. And we got plenty of room for upgrades here. Mountain units. And our first upgrades are coming out, which need to go here, I think. Head in there. Another full division. Seaport, we'll do that. All these are the same. We have to be careful because we do have other stuff on the queue. Just want to make sure we're giving the right upgrades to the right units. It's actually a semi-motorized unit. Tour de France. Got August 2nd. Oh, France won first place. Italian second. All right, so the war between Japan and China has started. And we're not going to take that. We're not going to send help to China. And we're not going to make this HQ unit. Because it's just going to take up customer goods and supplies. It's just a flavor unit. It doesn't do anything to increase the effectiveness of the unit. Light bomber advanced. Artillery combined, that could probably come off now. Alright, good. It's going to help our everything. We don't need officers, and we don't need diplomacy right now, so we're just dumping everything into spies. Oh, good. Warfare equipment, or mountain warfare equipment. That's probably going to jump our upgrades up a little bit. So what is this? Oh, I think this brings up revolts in Ethiopia. Yeah, which we actually do need to take care of, otherwise they'll reestablish Abyssinia down here, so we need to bring down a troop. So it might be a good idea to actually make... We don't really have anything that we want to send down. We could send down our naval infantry. Or just a garrison unit. We don't need anything too strong. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to send an infantry unit. Bring one with anti-air, just for a bit more firepower. And we'll destroy that rebellion before it reestablishes their independence. Yeah, we'll put it in the queue. Almost every day we unlock something. Let's give these guys a leader before we head out. Oh, they actually took the port. Can I actually go here? I can't. I'm going to have to swing around all the way over here. Luckily we have a port on this side of the horn. Still behind on that. Just every day something else goes off. That's why I'm not even... There we go. We'll update it now. Grand battle plan. Alright, let's put these units... First of all, why do you have a leader? So they're all the same? Yep. This is what I was talking about when you play as Italy. It's literally, I don't think we have one original division that hasn't been untouched. I think that's 38 now, is it? Yep. Industry is 36. Almost modern with our industry. How's our IC? Just want to be building anything that we're not focused on. What's this fake? What do we have, fake ships? That's good. Most of our airplane stuff is finished. What do we got? One more of these. Port strike will be 38. Everything coming off now should be 38. Which means next year is going to be extremely busy. Now, if I put my infantry on, when are they going to come off? September. They'd probably come off quicker if we just waited. Again, we're not going to build any of these. They're just a waste. $2,000? Yeah, we can invest in that. Great War Analysis. It's got to be on its last one. And I guess we'll do Chromite. We do have a little bit of extra cash. We're going to pick Chromite for the IC. Beautiful. So that's 38 now. Now we can do this. So we've officially switched over from plate to steel electro. Or from cast until welding. Yeah, so if you look at, where is it? Next page. Strategic resources. Yeah, if we look at this. So Chromite is IC efficiency and rares. The other thing that's good is aluminum for your planes. Guess if you're building armor, you can go with magnesium or molybdenum. Rubber is also good, but we want IC and rares. So that's why we're going with Chromite. And we still haven't found anyone to buy it off of. Investment of aluminum. Let's do that as well. Kind of burning through our money at this moment. And our spies are going through the roof right now. Gonna have nothing to research. It's like the calm before the storm. Okay, so this is going to give us minus 100 money plus 100 manpower. We're going to modify our industry, and until January 5th, we're going to minus 4 IC. Oh, no, we don't want that yet. Okay. So I think we did our light armor advance as well. Let's see if that actually changed. Doesn't look like it. We're still using the same one. Did we actually research it? By the looks of it, we did. Yeah, it's 38. So, proposed military alliance. Do we really want Yemen? I mean, I guess. Oh, they don't want it? Well, screw you. Alright, this garrison unit landed probably a while ago. Let's get him up here. Okay, so now we're kind of building into our regular infantry divisions. I don't want that. I want to be upgrading these guys. Okay, full division. These guys are going to upgrade, so we might have wasted a little bit there because the upgrade will give them units. We actually upgraded this whole stack. Nice. Okay. We have somebody here that's actually in urban area. We don't want that. Let's get him out. And we still need 2 more. Okay, so we are working on that. Now we could do our light infantry next. Let's bring them up here. Okay, we can finally buy some chromite. How much is this? 2,000? We'll buy it from Turkey. England doesn't really like us right now. Ooh, transport plane. That is... I think we have 3. I think we had 2 before. Yeah, so we have 3 now. Or we have 4 now. Still level 1s. Light bombers. Medium bombers are still biplanes. They should have upgraded. Looks like they're in the middle of it right now. Let's see what they look like. Yeah, that's the more modern version. Okay, let's go through this and see what we need. What's the terrain? Yeah, we should be good. Okay, so we need 3. So they have slab and artillery, that's it. So they have this, artillery, and slab. Yeah. So they need everything else, and they need 3 of them. And then you guys... So they have transport, engineer, and artillery. Oh, these are light infantry. Do we want them to have pack artillery? I don't think so. We're just going to keep the pack artillery for the mountain troops. Alright, so what do they have? Artillery, engineer, and transport. artillery, engineer, and transport. Okay, and I think we need 5 of these. Yep. Also going to put on a round of fighters. Okay, so these guys are ready. Radar station. Got some prototype upgrades. Still, they're 38. What's our anti-tank still? It's a rifle. I mean, it might be more modern than that now. Yeah, it's finally a towed anti-tank gun. 37 millimeter. Also, we have these light infantry as well. Can bring one of these up. It's recon cavalry, so we can actually add one of these. They have artillery. Okay, we can bring this up. Let's try and give them what we have. We have nothing to research. Could be putting a few into officers as a surplus. Also, we'll just put 1 in here, just so that slowly ticks up. But let's get some into officers, because we will need them eventually. Right, form that up, and we'll trade this. Okay, what do we got? That's the last one for that stack. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. We're never going to do that. It's just so much. I mean, we do have the supplies for it. We can form it and see what it does. 9,000 energy. I just can imagine it's going to be a bunch of junk. I remember doing one of these one time and it gave me all militia units. That's why I'm kind of hesitant to do it now. I'm just not going to do it. I don't want to waste all those supplies. Okay, we still have some breathing room here. So, yeah, we definitely don't want to gain 10 neutrality. So let's go for here. And how are we looking? I can't declare war on these guys. So I can lower neutrality of this. Yeah, we're not going to be able to declare until at least 38. Medicine, still out of date. All right, so we have anti-tank and recon. Ooh, yeah, you need to be fixed up. I mean, that's what you need, anti-tank and recon. You have a truck, which I'm not a big fan of. So I think they need to go into here. Anti-tank and recon. Wait, what was that? Yeah, that's fine. I think they're all the same. Yep. And we got some proper mountain divisions. Good. Industry is okay, finally. We're not doing too bad. Most of our stuff is ready to go. Almost need to give this to him. Although he does have engineers. This is where it needs to... Well, they need a slab. Where's this going? Did I miss one? Oh, it might be from upgrading a troop. That's why we don't really need it. We might be able to give it to one of these guys. Just give it to him. He still needs a slab, though. Now, is that it for those? Looks like it. Okay, let's worry about this mess. We still need to upgrade him, so we'll just put him in this pile. All these motorized troops. Let's bring these guys up here just to see if we can put them with anyone. And I'm actually going to end the episode here once we hit 1938. Right now. Okay, so we made it into 1938. We're going to end it here. This is probably the longest video I've ever put on the channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. When we come back, we are going to continue to rebuild. And on the next episode, we're probably going to be going to war. I can't see how we wouldn't be. So if you want to join me on that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to everyone later. Have a good day. Bye for now.